Install HisGrace OSCE Maker. You can get the download link from the description section below. We need to create a new exam project file. Click on File. Click New. A new exam project file is created with Untitled as the file name. We need to create a station by clicking the plus button. We change the station properties. Let's change the name. We maintain the station type to be question. You can set other settings to suit your needs. Now we need to add questions. Click Add Question on the Question tab. We have 3 question types. Let's go with the first type. Multiple choice single answer. Let's type the question. Now the options. Let's select the correct answer. You can change the question properties here, such as the option type, score obtainable, and others. Click OK. The question has successfully been added. Let's add another question. If you don't need any option, you can click the delete icon to remove the option. We click OK. Let's add another question with another question type. Multiple choice, multiple answer. You can select more than one answers. Let's save our project file. It's important to regularly save your file to avoid data loss. There's a progress bar showing the save process. The new file name has now changed on the title bar. Now let's add the procedure station. Click on the plus icon. We change the name to Procedure Station 1. Now, we must now change the station type to procedure. Then set the other settings as appropriate. Now let's add a procedure question. After typing the question, input or change the score options. Click OK. Let's add another question. You can also delete an option or add an option. You can change the score obtainable to be your choice. Let's save our file. You can also do subsequent saving by pressing Ctrl S. Let's add another question station. This time around, let's try to import the questions from Microsoft Excel. Let's export a template first to get the required format. Click on the Export Questions template on the Question tab. Make sure Microsoft Excel is selected. Ensure Questions option is also selected. Click OK. Select the location to the template file and give it a name. Open the template file. This is the format that the application can accept. The first question is the format for the multiple choice single answer type. The second question is the format for the multiple choice multiple answer type. The third and fourth question is the format for the fill in the gaps type. Let's add the fifth question. When you are done, save the file and close it. Switch back to the OSCE Maker application. On the Question tab, click Import Questions. Make sure Microsoft Excel is selected and Questions option is also selected. Click OK. Locate the file and open it. Import successful. Let's preview our questions so far. Click the Review tab and click Preview. You can decide to edit a question by clicking the Edit Question button on the Question tab. You can also do some additional editing by clicking the Edit button beside. Let's add an image. Here's the preview. Click OK when done. Let's add another procedure station. Let's try to also import questions from Microsoft Excel. Ensure Microsoft Excel is selected and, more importantly, procedure option is selected. This is the question format for procedure questions. Let's add one more question. We add the score obtainable and the score options. Switch back to the application and import the procedure questions. Let's add another question station. Let's try to import questions using Microsoft Word. The first question is the format for the multiple choice single answer type. The second question is the format for the multiple choice multiple answer type. The third and fourth question is the format for the fill in the gaps type. Let's add the fifth question. When you are done, save the file and close it. Switch back to the OSCE Maker application. On the Question tab, click Import Questions. Make sure Microsoft Word is selected and option is also selected. Locate the file and open it. Let's preview to see the view of the questions in the stations. Let's create another procedure station and import Microsoft Word questions using the same procedure. Let's add a passage or comprehension. Let's attach it to questions. Here's the preview. It will automatically add the passage at the top of the question. This will save the stress of adding the same comprehension passage for multiple questions. Here is a preview of our questions so far. You can check the statistics of the questions by clicking Statistics on the Review tab. You can also have a single-page preview of all the questions in all the stations. Now, let's proceed to add the examinees. These are the students that will take the examination. Click the Examinee tab. Add an examinee. Ensure you give each examinee a unique exam number to avoid conflicts during the examination. Let's try to import the students list from Microsoft Excel. Click Export to get a template to be used. Open the file and add the names and other details. Save the file and close it. Switch back to the OSCE Maker application. Click Import Examinees. Select Microsoft Excel. Locate the file and open it. The names have now been successfully imported. We need to assign the stations for the examinees. Click Assign Station. You need to select both the question stations and the procedure stations. We will apply it to all the candidates. Let's create and assign their login details. You can also apply it to all candidates. Let's save again. Now, let's proceed to add the examiners. These are the lecturers or teachers that will examine the students. Click the Examiner tab. Let's try to import the examiners list from Microsoft Excel. Click Export to get a template to be used. Open the file and add the names and other details. Save the file and close it. Switch back to the OSCE Maker application. Click Import Examiners. Select Microsoft Excel. Locate the file and open it. The names have now been successfully imported. We need to assign the stations for the examiners. Click Assign Station. Select all the procedure stations. Apply it to all the candidates. Let's create and assign their login details. You can also apply it to all candidates. Now, we need to publish the exam as a module, which will be uploaded to HisGrace OSCE Examiner to conduct the examination. Click the Publish tab. Let's save our project file again. Adjust the publish settings as required. You can write general instructions for the examinees to view before starting the examination. You must select all the question stations and procedure stations needed. Click Publish as Exam Module on the Publish tab. Save the module with a file name. Published successfully. We have now successfully created an OSCE examination. Check the next video on how to conduct the live examination.